Hello everybody and welcome to Star Wars On High. Thank you for stopping by. We are back with my review of Part 7 of the Ahsoka series, and it is really starting to stress me out. There's only one episode left and we have a lot to wrap up. It really has me interested in what the runtime for this finale is going to be. Now this isn't me saying that the episode was bad, no. I really enjoyed it as I have the rest of the series, but we have a lot to figure out. We're kind of wrapping up Hera's arc with this trial, but not without a fight from Senator Xiono, who is playing the role of snobby prick very well. I can tell that he is supposed to be the failure of this series, and oh, it is so working. He annoys me so much, but a very nicely placed cameo put him right in his place as C-3PO comes in with a message from Senator Organa, stating that General Syndulla's mission was sanctioned by her and how this trial was not needed, but it doesn't stop Hera from telling Senator Mothma that we must prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Meanwhile, Ahsoka and Hu Yang are closing in on Peridea, and Ahsoka is back to her training regiments, with another cameo by Anakin in the form of training hollows. I'm very happy to see us getting the most out of Hayden's performance this time around. It's really awesome to see him popping up so frequently. Unfortunately, mines are also popping up everywhere as Thrawn has prepared for the arrival of Ahsoka, and with seeker mines placed all around the planet, there's no possible way to sneak in unannounced. But Ahsoka does what she can and flies into the rings of Peridea in hopes of avoiding Thrawn's pursuit. And Thrawn is right to not underestimate Ahsoka by planting this massive minefield, especially after he gets all of his information on Ahsoka. He immediately stops when he finds out that her master was Anakin Skywalker, giving us a great throwback to the book Thrawn Alliances. Thrawn is one of the very few people in the Empire that knew Anakin Skywalker and then knew that Anakin became Vader. So this has to be a major shock for him. He knows what to expect and how dangerous this could actually get. But like always, Thrawn has a plan in mind. Down on the surface of Peridea, Sabine catches Ezra up on everything since he's been gone. The fall of the Empire, the death of Palpatine, but still not how she managed to find him. Sabine is still holding it all in, and it's not going to end well since it's all about to come crashing down. Ahsoka is looking for Sabine, Thrawn is looking for Ahsoka, Shin and Baylon are also looking for Sabine and Ezra, and we're all about to collide at once. Ahsoka reaches out with the Force to locate Sabine, but in doing so, the Great Mothers find her, and the Eye of Sion opens fire while Ahsoka makes her descent down to the surface. As that happens, the plot gets bigger yet again. Baylon and Shin find Ezra and Sabine, but Baylon sets Shin free, saying to kill Sabine and Ezra and to take her place in the new Empire. But Baylon isn't coming. He is seeking this great power and is now on his own. Sabine and Ezra manage to fight off the nomads just in time for Shin to show up to challenge them both. Meanwhile, Ahsoka decides to join the party by jumping straight out of her starship and landing in just the right spot to challenge Baylon. From this, I gather that we aren't taking into account how strong Baylon actually is. He has already taken on Ahsoka and won once, and this fight also looks like it would have been lost as well if Hu Yang wasn't there for air support. But Ahsoka is able to get away and head after Sabine, who is currently tag team fighting off the rest of the nomads and Shin. Shin is feeling pretty in over her head right now, as I can imagine. She can't manage with both Sabine and Ezra, but the arrival of the Night Troopers definitely makes up for the skill gap. Unfortunately, this battle comes at a loss for Thrawn. Without accounting for Baylon, there's no way for his troops to manage against two Jedi and Sabine. Shin knows this too, and she looks pretty upset about it. Ahsoka even reaches out to help, and Shin looks like she's about to cry. She feels abandoned by Baylon and races off to avoid losing. And I know she's going right after Baylon. She's so mad that he left her there to die. That's exactly what she's thinking, and this situation is going to get much more messy. But at the same time, Ahsoka is just thrilled to finally see Ezra again after so long. But of course, now it's going to get worse. Much worse. Sabine still hasn't said anything to Ezra, and now Ahsoka is about to explain everything. Ezra is going to feel betrayed by this, and feel as if his sacrifice is now in vain. There's no way he won't feel this. It's going to get bad. And while more troops were lost in this fight, Thrawn really doesn't care. This went exactly as planned. Thrawn wanted to kill as much of Ahsoka's time as he possibly could, in order to get the rest of the cargo aboard the Chimera. Thrawn is ready to leave, and now Ahsoka can't stop him. They've run out of time, and things are going to be very rocky next week. Overall, I thought this was a great episode yet again. There were a few visual things that I wasn't a big fan of, but they're so minor it really doesn't affect my overall thoughts on the episode. I just need to know what's going to be wrapped up in the next episode. I'm working off of the assumption that we aren't getting a season 2, so that would mean that we need to wrap up Baylon and Shin's story in the finale, but we still need a way for Sabine, Ezra, and Ahsoka to get back to the main galaxy and warn the Republic, because Thrawn is escaping no matter what. We need the storylines for this show to wrap up in the finale, as Thrawn escaping and coming into power will be the main focus for Dave's Mandoverse movie. So in order for everything to transition smoothly, there's a lot that needs to be done, but I'm so looking forward to it regardless. Waiting Lord knows how long for the continuation will definitely suck, but waiting is part of the fun. But what were your thoughts on the penultimate episode of Ahsoka? Did you like all of the action? Do you think there's too much going on? And how long do you think the finale will be? I'm wishing for a 90-minute finale, but I doubt that will happen. But regardless, thank you to everyone who stuck around to this point in the video, and we hope to see you again very soon.